Hi everyone, very happy Homebrew Wednesday. Welcome to this week's show. This week's show is all going to be based around my local beer festival. That was a Bedford Beer Festival that I went to last Friday. I had half day off work, went down there, managed to sample 24 beers. Old Magic's still there. Great event. Just thought I'll quickly share with you my findings on the days and some bits and bobs that I picked up. You get one of those on the door now to put around your wrist. Bit like I did ask her if all the beer was like all inclusive, like on some holidays, but unfortunately it wasn't. But just so they know you've paid, as it were, and if you did go out, you can come back in. Also had a quick go on the tombola. Did manage to win a prize. Not sure if you can guess what it was. You got it. Also, there's the obligatory programme that you can see there. 37th year, actually, Bedford Beer and Cider Festival. Really cool. I think there's about 60 or 70 cask ales they had there. Hundreds of bottles that were upstairs in a different area. There was a Perry section, cider section. Norfolk Hillbillies company he worked for provided all of the beers for the bottled and foreign section. So I did charge my glass to Clive whilst I was there as well. You also, as well, each day you got the latest up-to-date beer sheets, just to let you know what's still there. Little key by them as well, which meant there's not much left. There's loads left, should last till for the rest of the day, etc. So that was quite cool. That's Mrs. Brew there coughing in the background. Also managed to liberate these off the bar. A couple of little souvenir bar mats for the event. And on the back side of them as well from another local one down in St Albans. And glasses, couldn't liberate these unfortunately, you had to pay for them on the door, but if you handed them back you get your money back, but it's always nice to keep them as a souvenir. I had a nice little half pint glass there, as you can see, Bedford Beer and Cider Festival. With our local sponsors, which is Charles Wells and Young's, Wells, whatever they call themselves nowadays, but they always do a really good job actually of our local beer festival, always the main supporters of them, so yeah, fair play to them. And then this was Mrs. Brewbear's glass. No, it weren't really, this was mine. But it's just a larger version of the other one. Before I finish, out of the beers that I did sample, I put together like a top 3 list. This is all unofficial. I'm sure that the local camera people who organise the Bedford Beer Festival will have their own beer of the week type thing, but for me, my fave was Mr. Grundy's Pig, Squeak and Wilfred, which was a 4.4% golden pale ale. Thought that was quite nice, good hoppage on that as well. Silver medalist was a Peerless Crystal Maze, that was ruby coloured, 4.4% best bitter, and then bronze medalist was from Caveman, which was their Neanderthal, which was a 4.6% hoppy best bitter. What I did find, there were some pretty rank beers there, to be honest. There's one or two that were real sort of, quite a few, well, 2 or 3 of them at least had quite bag skunking, as I call it, that flavour. But what seemed to be quite common was that there wasn't much carbonation present in much of them. So I'm not sure if it's down to the organisers that, you know yourselves, if you've got a pressure barrel or keg or something, every now and again you need to put some CO2 or like in it just to give it a bit of carbonation, and I think they probably could have done with carbonating the beer a little prior to opening time, if that makes sense. But yeah, really good day out. Stories of the day, got to see some old friends that sort of only bump into maybe once a year at the festivals. That was really cool. But as always, the guys from camera who, they're all volunteers who put these things on. Guys do a great job, to be honest. There were some really nice guys behind the bar to chat to about funny enough, beer and recipes and blah blah blah. So yeah, really cool. That does it for me, guys. Thanks for watching, and probably next week on Homebrew Wednesday, normal service will resume. Don't forget to tune in later on in the week to my sister show, Thirsty Thursday, and we'll be putting up another bargain beer review. Thanks very much, guys, and as always, be seeing you.